Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here at the range today, doing a little bit of goofing around. Wanted to get out here and do another edition of the Day at the Range and Hi-Lux vintage rifle and scope challenge that they're putting on for, I'm not sure exactly when they're going to end it, but it's through November or October at least. And what they've proposed is we shoot at a target with some very tiny bullseyes on it, and shooting 50 yards. First one is a sighter, and then the next three, you try to keep them in the bullseye for starters, and then group size. If you can keep all the bullets inside the bull there, then it will be a scoreable target. And at the end of the whatever the time is that they're going to run this for, he will take the top 10 scores, and the top 10 scores will be put into a raffle to win a Hi-Lux 20X scope, which is pretty cool. I've wanted one of those for a while now, so I really want to win. But only one entry per person. I did clear that with Elijah. Apparently it's in the rules, but I didn't see that. But so only one entry per person. So no matter if you put in 20 entries and you're the top 10 in 10 of those entries, then you only get one entry. So, but I did do a couple already and did very well in it. One of my entries is still in the top 10, but I want to make sure to solidify my entry here. So hopefully I can do a little bit better with this. I did want to say one thing about the targets. So apparently Elijah's saying these are supposed to be like 3/4 of an inch bull, but when I printed these out, I didn't make any changes, and mine, here's a picture, mine measure exactly 1 inch. So I don't know what went different with my printer than anybody else's, but my bullseyes are exactly 1 inch to the outer black ring there. So for what it's worth, I am going to be shooting my 1972 Anschutz 54 match. I believe it also is a model 1407, if I remember right. And I have it topped off with my Balvar 24, but the rules of the competition say you can only use 20X. So I have it set for 20X. Bolt is open, no round in the chamber. And there you go, seeing it is set for 20X. I actually went a little bit lower than 20 just for the benefit of the doubt. But this is actually the newest collection to my Anschutz, newest addition to my Anschutz collection. Anschutz 54 match. Mike over at Minnesota Shooting Sports just added a super match, which is pretty jealous of, but that's pretty cool. That's a nice rifle. But we're going to go ahead and give this a try. I did shoot a couple of very nice dime-sized groups, and I'm almost out of Elay 10X. I broke out some good stuff. I don't have much of this left, and hopefully got enough to get. I got, I think, 30 rounds in the box here, so yep, 30 rounds. So, but all I need is 20 to do this challenge. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Upper left will be 5 sighters, warm-ups, whatever you want to call them. And hopefully so if you shoot these bullseyes and you don't keep all three, so to be like in the top leader, you really need to keep all of these shots in all 3 of your bullseyes, because if you miss one and you have 2 bullseyes that are scoreable and they're, a 0.3-inch group, your 0.3-inch average is going to be below the lowest guy with 3 scoreable bullseyes, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. The first sighter. All right, a little high. Hopefully, maybe it was just cold bore. I've been sighting in a couple other rifles since I did a couple of practice shots with this one. So right. A little high and a little left. That's not great. But we'll see if we can. Great looking group though. Wow. All right. Okay, that's probably less than half an inch group. For sure. Let's get on it. So like I said, the rifle is 1972 build. I believe I looked up and found these Bosch and Loms were made in the 50s and 60s, so pretty compatible vintage for this rifle. Why am I going high like that? I hate flirting with disaster. Okay. All right. Chipmunk over here is all unhappy with me. You're making noise. All right, that's looking pretty good. Nice. All right, that's a scoreable event. One down, two to go. Somebody asked the other day what I thought my most accurate rifle, 22 rifle, would be, and this has definitely got to be in that top handful anyway, if not the best one. All right, let's see. Lower right. All right. So because of my sighters were so far high and left, I'm actually holding so the yellow dot is, so I got a crosshair like this. My yellow dot is in the upper, just inside the upper left quadrant of the my crosshairs here. And like I've done before, as I'm finishing up each of these bullseyes, I'll put the sub MOA measurement in here, even though they might not 100% jive with what Elijah comes up with when he does his. But it's his sandbox, so we got to play by his rules, right? All right, that's not Not quite as good as that first one, but still looking pretty darn good. All right, still less than half an inch group, so pretty good. So my average, my best scoring average so far was with my H&R M12, and out of 3 groups that were scoreable, my other 2 attempts only had 2 bullseyes that were scoreable, so those really aren't going to count for going towards the giveaway. But my H&R, I did score with all 3 bullseyes, and my average on that one was about 0.44. I measured 0.426. Eli's average came out with 0.44, so I'm not complaining, just saying. All right, let's get this last one done here. All right. I do have a really nice Anschutz collection going now. I have, so my first one was a Savage Anschutz 64 match, and then I bought a 64 MPR, which is a really nice rifle. Then I bought that that biathlon model 1827, and then this one's the latest one. That's looking nice. Wow. Don't want to count my chickens too soon here. What? Okay. One more. Can I do it? And it is breezy today too, so that plays a factor here as well. But so far, I'm holding it together. Wow, that's a good group. That's like 0.35 to 0.4, I'm guessing. All right. Well, like I said, I will put the group sizes behind, and at the end, I will put what I think my average is. And that looks like a good showing. Pretty good. So really appreciate Elijah with all the challenges he does, and especially this one, teaming up with Hi-Lux. That's pretty cool. So it's a lot of fun just to get out and compete, and that's really all I like doing. So, but it's kind of fun to maybe have that little inkling of a chance to win something really cool. By the way, winning, I just literally today went over 20,000 subscribers. You might not see this video for a couple days, but I went over 20,000 subscribers today. And when I go home tonight, I'm going to do my 20,000 subscriber giveaway. And I got some really cool stuff in line for you guys. So stay tuned for that. You probably won't see this video until after I post the 20,000 subscriber giveaway, but that is where we're at, growing up and up. Appreciate everybody. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.